Hello everyone, so the Dior Holiday Collection pictures have just come out. Every year I am so excited to just look at them because honestly Dior at Christmas is one of the best times to buy beauty, and every time they come out with a collection is always very neutral looking, but the packaging just stunning. So courtesy of WZ Beauty, thank you so much for sharing these pictures online for us to all see and get excited about. So usually the holiday collection comes around about October time, so that's not long left, and I'm super excited because there's one item that I always get nearly every year, I think bar last year, and that is the little clutch bag. So last year I didn't get the clutch bag, but I got the one in the year before, and it's exactly the same shape. The only difference is the color, and I got this gorgeous gold color, Minadier, and it's so stunning. And this year I'm glad that they came out with the gold version as well. But this one was a nice detachable lipstick case, and then you can attach a chain inside, and it's got a little compartment here, and then inside is a mirror, and then you also get the chain. And this year, from what I can see, is they have the same gold color again. This time it's in this rib detailing, and it's got the CD logo on the top of it, so it's very plain, but it's very classic as well. It appears to be much larger than this one. This one is quite tiny, so you can't really fit too much in here. Maybe a few cards, maybe a little perfume sample, mini lipsticks. I think I saw some people put an AirPod case in here and that worked. Not a card holder for sure. But I've seen that this one, because it's a lot more longer and it's a lot wider and bigger, you can fit a card holder in there, which is really exciting. So you can properly take this on a night out and it will be super easy. This is more like an accessory. I treat this more like a jewelry piece, because it's very pretty. I love it. It's so intricate, so pretty. But this one you can actually take it as a bag. It comes with 4 lipsticks. It comes with one main big bullet, which has the case inside. And then you've got 3 other refills that you can put inside. So you get a classic red, then you get a more shiny nude, get a more matte nude, and then a deep red. So at least it covers all the colors for lipstick shades. At least you get a good all-rounder. I am very highly likely gonna get this one, and it is so beautiful. I love gold. Gold overall just looks stunning. And then what they also have is the BB cushion, which I think is the Forever foundation, and it comes in this really beautiful intricate gold case with this embroidery pattern. I love this one. I think the embroidery patterns, constellations, every pattern that Dior comes out with, honestly it's so gorgeous, and the same pattern you can find on their lipstick case, and this is for their Rouge Diors. So honestly you can refill any of the Rouge Diors and place it in here. They have a few. I know just recently they came out with the floral collection and it's absolutely stunning. It's the eyeshadow palette, there's the powder, and also the lipstick case. So pretty. I love it. Okay, so that is completing the whole gold collection. What they also have are their eyeshadow palettes and their blush palettes. So there's this one more cool toned where it has more icy whites, silvers, blues and darks, and then they have a more gold tone which is really neutral, warm, browns, taupes, so pretty. And then inside the middle they have opposite ends, where the gold shimmer shade is with the cool palette and then the silver shimmer shade is in the gold palette. So that's kind of interesting. They kind of just like swapped it around so you can neutralize each other. I've never really seen that on the eye, so that might be quite an interesting one. And then we have this really beautiful peachy shade for the blush in 211, and then in 621 there's a more rosewood looking vintage pink. So it's very interesting and very pretty. The embossing on there is absolutely stunning. And then they also have the Backstage eye palettes. Now I'm not sure whether this is exclusive to Christmas, but I think they might just be new shades coming out. They are coming out on November 17th, so it is a bit later. What I am really interested in is the lip maximizer with this really icy shade, and I think it's a glittery one, so it's like a bit holographic. And then they have the holiday palettes, which one of them is a quint, and it comes in a card holder size, and it's so nice. Comes in more warm colors, but it's more in the pinkier side. And then they have the multi-face palette. Now I had the one from last year and it looks like this. This is so gorgeous. Has the nice intricate patterning on here. It just opens up. Beautiful neutrals. Just matches with everything. I haven't finished it. I actually just take this on the go with me, and especially when I go to work, I take this on the train with me and I can instantly create a makeup look straight there and then, and it's just all in one palette. All I need to do is bring maybe a BB cushion and I'm good to go. And it seems to me that the shades are similar in here. The main things I notice is that the eyeshadow shades are more of the pinkier toned, and then the highlight is more warm toned, and maybe the blushes and the lip colors might still be very similar to last year. So it's always generally a very neutral palette, and I really love how they complement each other every time. So whenever they create a face, eyes and lips palette, it always just puts together really nicely. I've had the ones from the years prior and they've always give really nice looks. So that is it from Dior. Honestly, my favorite when it comes to Christmas collections by far. And then now we also have Clé de Peau, and they always come out with really intricate ice looking glittery, maybe I think of it as like bejeweled look. There's this really beautiful illustration on top of their palettes, and I wonder who this is by. If someone does know, let me know in the comments down below and who's the artist involved, because this is absolutely stunning. Honestly, with Clé de Peau, they are absolutely gorgeous, but I've never actually personally bought from them. So if you have any #1 recommendations from them, please do let me know. And honestly, for the packaging, I would want to have one. I just don't know where to start. So they have this serum, and this one is one of their best sellers, and I've seen it all over social media. And their cream looks like a beautiful just piece of jewelry on your vanity table, honestly. And the box for it is stunning. They also have a cleansing oil and a cleansing foam, and then their lipsticks, they also have this more like pinky but also pinky red shades, and the lipstick in itself. And then they also have the highlighter. They have this more like green, pink, white and gold. You can mix them together and it comes with a lovely brush. That one I might actually be keen on looking into. So maybe when I go shopping, I might have a look and see how the colors are. And then they have the eyeshadow palette, which I'm not sure how this would work together because the colors do seem to blend a little bit interesting for me. There's orange, and then there's some pinks, and then pale pinks, and then browns. Maybe it's not to what I'm used to, but I could give it a go when I shop around. So that'll be really interesting. But the packaging, honestly, the artist did an amazing job, and it just looks so enchanting. I love it. Then we have the YSL Holiday Collection, and this is more of a white marble approach. And it has these gold intricacies. It kind of reminds me of the, what's the Japanese ceramics called, where if you break the bowl and then you can repair it with gold filling in between and piece it back together. I'll put a picture here to show you what I mean, but that's what it reminds me of. I like their packaging every time. It always looks really amazing. But what I haven't been too keen on every time is just this not too strong of an allure for me. It's very pretty, but for some reason there's something missing for me to want to buy it. I'm not sure what it is yet. Haven't put my finger on that one. But the eyeshadow palettes do look very pretty, but I don't think this is something that I would wear. Maybe the colors don't work well for me in terms of what I like to use. I'm actually quite boring when it comes to makeups. I tend to be just very similar in my color palettes and zones. With their cushions, also looks very pretty, but again, I'm not mind blown. And then they also have an advent calendar, which does look interesting. I'm pretty sure a heated mess would probably do a whole unboxing of that advent calendar. And she does amazing reviews of all the different advent calendars. I just love watching it all. But it does look like they have really nice minis in there, and I think a few full sizes as well. Maybe have a look at any reviews of those. But if I'm going to be honest, I don't think it gives me the incentive to buy it. And the next collection I want to look at is from MAC, and these pictures are courtesy of Chic Profile Official, and I know her page gets shut down so many times and I have no idea why. I wish that it doesn't happen because I always have to pinpoint where she is. She does have an account on the Little Red Book, which is another way I can follow her, and she always comes out with lots and lots of great photos. So honestly, she is doing an amazing job on social media, and I love that she's just keeping us all up to date with the exciting news on what's the latest on luxury beauty. So MAC has this more icy looking collection. They also have an advent calendar, and what comes out is this little tree. It's like a pop-up tree and it looks really cute. They have a lot of like miniatures in there, but they also have a lot of the really cute lipsticks. I love how it looks really frosted in the packaging. Then for the makeup, they have this more icy approach. So they have 3 eyeshadows, it looks like. It has more of that shimmery royal green. Then we have this really pinky white, looks like a really nice highlight shimmer. Then we have a really beautiful gold in here, so just adds that nice extra pop. Then there is this big highlight here, and it's got a beautiful snowflake. It looks more of a slightly deeper side of the champagne gold, and it just looks very glittery. Then they also have the lipstick shades, and look at this packaging where it goes from white and then it goes to this nice silvery color at the top. They have a red, they have this more rosewood color, and then a deeper color. Looks very pretty. And then 2 eyeliners. One is more of this greeny shade, and then one is more of an icy blue. That would be really pretty to put an accent on the under eye. That would be so cool. And they also have a frosted blur face primer, which looks really interesting. So I wonder what that looks like. Does it make you look a bit icy? Maybe, I don't know. Does it give you that extra glow? We'll have to see. That's really exciting. So that's apparently going to launch around October and November, and honestly, it looks so cute. So that is everything in luxury beauty when it comes to the holiday collection, and I'm really excited to see all of them in person. Thank you so much to WZ Beauty and Chic Profile Official for sending these photos online, sharing them with all of us, and stay tuned for future unboxings and possibly giveaways as well. And I'm really excited to unbox those with you. So when they do come out, I would definitely let you know. So if you enjoyed today's video, then check out my next video about how to glow up and be confident. So click over here and I will see you there. Bye.